Gentlemen, you're not supposed to be here.
This is a closed course.
Okay, episode 19, close course. We're back from Pinehurst. It was a really fun trip. Stu, thanks for making the trek out there with us.
Yep.
It was a good time.
To hold it down here.
We
got to
did.
stay and work.
Someone had to stay and work, get stuff done. Stewie stayed behind. But we'll talk about that trip a little bit on it. It was a good time. Piss and rain the whole time, unfortunately, but it was fun.
I saw some people commenting, like, how did you get in with these courses? You want to touch on that and the whole Skylar situation? We mentioned it on the podcast in Pinehurst, but in case people didn't listen to that one.
Yeah, Skylar's one of our few influencers. I mean, he's kind of like an employee almost. We pay him. He runs our TikTok page. You know, he wears our stuff. He's a good dude. We've been working with him for a long time, and they reached out to him and were like, hey, do you and the Pins and Aces boys want to come out and play golf? Yeah. So we went out there for a couple days, filmed some content. Evan, I still need like day 2, vlog style video. Got all those things. Bring that computer home and work on it tonight.
And it's cool because Skylar's kind of like found his own like niche of kind of like traveling the courses, and kind of it seems like that's where his content's kind of going lately.
No doubt.
Which I feel like if you're a content creator as a golfer, going to like play courses, that's got to be like the best gig. Like he went out to Cabot Citrus Farms, he goes to Pine Needles all the time, goes out to Pinehurst. That's what I would want to do.
It's hard to beat.
Yeah, honestly, it is hard to beat.
I told him he should get if I was Skylar, and like he quit his job and he does it full time. You know, he works with some other brands. He does these reviews. He gets paid on TikTok. Why wouldn't you move out to Pinehurst?
I know.
It's only like 2 hours from your house. It'd be like if Denver was 2 hours from Pinehurst and you were doing that, you'd be like, I'm moving to Pinehurst.
Yeah.
Like there's 80 courses there, and they're all good.
And those people all love him. He could be like, hey, can I go shoot tomorrow morning? And they're like, yeah, come out at 8. No one will be here.
Yeah.
That's what he should do. Then he can
You
have
see
that
little
buzz out.
That Muni that we passed by a couple times, that felt like it was right up your alley. Like just like a little dry patch Muni course.
Yeah.
John loves those little
I get excited
tracks.
about
I thought hitting out of the pine straw was going to be way harder than it was. Was that like unique pine straw, or is that how it always is?
That's like really good
it's
pine
like
straw.
soft.
It's not hard to hit out of it.
It's
Like
not
when
like-
Phil Mickelson hit it out when he won the Masters and he hit out of the pine straw.
Yeah.
It's not hard. The only thing is you can slip. And if you like try and move a needle behind your ball, they like all move. It's like pickup sticks.
Yeah.
I know you guys are, fluffing lies and shit out there.
Me and
So
John played by real rules, dog.
yeah.
I'm a purist.
You're playing a scramble. You're fluffing lies
We
by
still
default.
So that was the name of the game, wasn't it?
At a roaring river, my ball was in, and you're like, you gotta leave it.
You were the one who wanted to play straight
Casual
up.
water.
Did-
It's a rule. Casual water.
I always thought Pinehurst was like one course. And
Me
it was,
too.
Like, the famous. I didn't realize it was like a golf town with
a resort.
80 courses in like a 20-mile radius.
Yeah.
It was kind of like Breck for golf.
Yeah, it
Breckenridge
was.
for golf.
That little town was cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
We have to go back there, and I think they would be down to have us come back.
Yeah, for sure. We met with the owner.
Yeah.
What was that? Southern Pines. But
That's Southern Pines, yeah. It's Southern
Yeah,
Pines,
a couple.
Pine Needles, and Mid Pines.
yeah.
We'll also link, Evan, we're going to link, we also stayed at this dope Airbnb. We'll put the link to the Airbnb and the Pine Needles resort in the podcast.
Yeah.
If you want to check it out, because it's definitely worth it. You can't find a bad course, and the Pine Needles hosted the Women's Open, and Mid Pines was amazing. I mean, it was a beautiful course. You guys left after 9, but then it got perfect, and it was fun.
Yeah. Evan, can you pull up some of the videos from that rainy day at Mid Pines? Because we didn't have the TV with us for the last podcast.
Oh,
but I want to pull up some of those clips because it was pissing rain.
I saw, did we do a code like Sky Golf or something?
Yeah.
We were drinking.
Yeah, we did.
But like I saw my buddy used it this morning, Carl.
Yeah. I forgot to make it, and then I added it, and then I saw a lot of people were using it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here's the reel.
Was this the first one, Evan?
Like, it's raining so hard.
You can't tell how hard it's raining in some of these.
No, like,
clips.
even the video I posted of Skylar putting, it was like torrential downpour, and you couldn't really even tell.
Skylar has such a good swing, and
It's so
I just
smooth.
dicked on him. It was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, there's your turtle.
Yeah, look at that turtle I caught, Stewie.
Squatching.
Did you keep him?
I wanted to. It was a little box turtle, and then I jumped in the pond and caught a giant
Yellow belly strider.
yellow belly slider. Man, put some respect
He
on
was
that
being
turtle.
such a nerd, too. He'd find a turtle and be like, guys, it's a yellow belly slider. I'm like, yeah, we don't really care, man. It's a southern box turtle.
I love turtles. It was actually, there is a specific North Carolina box turtle. I'm pretty sure that was it. I'm not a huge box turtle guy. Definitely more of an aquatic turtle
Not a tortoise.
guy.
What
Not
are
a
the
tortoise
turtles?
guy.
What are the turtles that you have?
Red ear sliders. Yeah. I want to get some alligator snapping turtles because those are fun. But yeah, it was Stewie, the turtle was like this big.
It was big.
You were literally so wet. You were just soaked head to
Yeah,
toe.
it didn't
Your whole
matter.
feet. But it was like warm rain. I've never felt rain. Even like the rain out here today was cold.
Yeah.
It was warm.
Do you have the
It
video
just
of me
jumped in.
sliding down the fairway?
It's from the Gulf.
Because that's when it was
Pull
like
up the
at its-
TikTok.
That was like, yeah.
I bet that beer sleeve video is at 1 million now.
Yeah, honestly.
I took like 5 minutes and made this beer sleeve video.
Oh, cool thing about Southern Pines, they got pina coladas in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
So if
I had
you're a
the
pina
mix.
colada
Miami
guy,
Vices.
yeah, I got strawberry daiquiris, Miami Vices, pinas.
Look at this.
What a slide. Nick and Skylar were still trying to play at this point. Me and John were just floating around.
I was like punching out of the trees. I got my rangefinder out over there.
Bro, why didn't you knee slide?
After we left, I was like, bro, why didn't I knee slide?
That's so dumb. What are you doing?
I know. Well, I didn't think I was going to slide that far, and then I just took
You gotta
off.
fully commit.
Yeah.
You didn't even get like a
Knee slide
single
is a small-
stain on your hoodie.
Oh, I know. It was good.
It was
The
like,
hoodie was soaked for
Skating
a
on
week.
water.
yeah.
It's probably still wet in my golf bag. I haven't even unpacked, so that'll be fun.
That's disgusting.
What is that beer sleeve video at? Do you have a beer sleeve with John? 812. That's crazy. And then I posted one that said Chinese lateral, and TikTok definitely throttled that video because I put the word Chinese in it.
For sure.
Yeah,
Can't
100%.
say that, man. Yeah, it was fun. I want to do another one of those trips for sure.
Yeah. Well, the next one is going to be. I think we all need to go to that one. Is the what was it called?
Shit. Gamble Sands.
Gamble Sands, and they just emailed us. They want to do some stuff with us, but
That was weird because Nick literally, I set like bucket
really
list golf trips, posted a video on Gamble Sands. It's like the new
Bandon Dunes.
Bandon
kinda. It's
Dunes in Washington. I sent it to Nick and he's like, DM him. I did. And then literally 12 hours later, they emailed Nick.
Just randomly, not connected, being like, "Hey, we want custom head covers and ball markers," and
Yeah.
they're
That's
Troon
the one that's
property
like
now.
4 courses in
Oh, there.
Colorado, right? Like the new one they're building.
That's rodeo.
That's rodeo
Dunes.
dunes. Yeah. This one's in what did we call it? Gamble Sands. It's in Washington.
Oh, that's in Washington.
But they have like
sick.
casitas and all this
But
stuff.
where's Bandon Dunes?
Oregon.
Oregon. That would be an awesome place to go to, too.
Yeah, it would be.
Well, last week we had a travel pod, so it was a bit different, but we do try to touch on business for a couple minutes here and there. We've kind of escalated from how to start your business, how to grow it, hire, everything that entails. But now we're on to the content creation, which this is kind of a good squad for content creation. So do you and John, I guess, first want to touch on how it started with the content and kind of where we're at now? And then me and Stu can touch on it too, since we do a lot of that stuff.
John, you want to take that one?
I think the original content plan was I would just tell Nick to make a meme and make it as silly as possible and try and get in the echo chamber.
Uh-huh.
But it's been fun.
Yeah, we were
to-
like a meme page.
Yeah.
Crooked Dick account, right?
No, with Pins and Aces.
Oh, really?
It was like meme pages.
Oh,
yeah.
lit.
You know that Drake meme where it was like, ugh, like where he's like the hotline bling and he's going like this?
Yeah.
That was like one of our first memes. It was like stock head covers, like, and then like Pins and Aces head covers, and he like points at it. And it actually did like really well. And then John's like, yeah, we'll be a meme page. So we were like a meme page.
Yeah, a lot of those
like,
meme pages have like 4 million followers. That's
Oh, yeah.
stupid.
PGA
Good
memes.
place to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get eyeballs.
Get people
You
to
evolve.
click and comment.
Even like golf gods, they're like a real brand in
Yeah.
Australia, and they have like 700,000 followers, and they just post memes.
I still
mostly.
see loads of meme pages pop up on like my
Yeah.
explore page, and
Yeah.
they're huge.
I know, it's crazy.
So you went from meme pages then to what?
Well, we were using Joe, one of the photographers at our other business, to like we'd go to like Coal Creek on the putting green at lunch and be like, bro, this pic's sick. Like, damn, dude. And we launched, I was using my phone and they came out with portrait mode.
Yeah.
And then you would take a picture. But do you remember portrait mode? I think it's better now, but like originally it was still like not blurry around. Like it wasn't great.
Yeah.
And that was like our website pictures. Like we were using
iPhone?
that iPhone. Yeah. Again, you can start off with that. We were getting sales with those pictures. So we used Joe and then we did that. And then Will was like our first hire.
Yeah.
So he was the photo guy. We're like, okay, we're coming out with more stuff. We need a real photo guy, website photos, content, all that stuff.
I think now a lot of the content or what we're trying to get to is community building. So it's more than just product level or brand level. It's community building, which I think is more fun.
Yeah. What do you see the benefits of like community building versus a competitor of ours who is just very product focused? You don't really know who's behind the brand, stuff like that.
I think
Or is there a benefit?
I think there's definitely a benefit. I think at least, me as a shopper or our generation is they want to be tied to something, or, if you wear someone's brand, then it's affiliation.
Yeah.
So I think it's important we add value back. And a lot of this it's it's not just entertainment. It's a little bit of education.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it should be fun. It should be education. What is that? Edutainment?
Edutainment, yeah.
Edutainment.
We're kind of doing that.
I like that word.
Like it's funny with Stu, but like you're
Just
like the Wonka video.
Yeah.
But like you're also kind of selling something.
You create that emotional connection,
Yeah.
which drives more,
That's one of the key feedbacks.
creates
I've
brand
gotten.
loyalty.
I don't know how you aren't in like the one. You could be an actor, but like the love shows, like you
Love
would be,
Island.
He had
you've
a chance.
you would be
Bro,
so good at that.
He
This
had
guy-
a chance and he bitched
This
out.
guy's been harping. Yeah, true. I did have a chance.
What?
Some girl like DM'd me who's like a recruiter for those shows.
Oh, no.
It was Love is
Bro,
Blind.
It was
wasn't
Love
it?
is Blind.
What?
Yeah.
And he had
Bro,
like
those
an
are
hour.
gonna blow up.
Bro, he had like an hour phone
I like
call
talked on the
with
phone with her for like an hour, but then like at the end I was like, all right, like give it to me straight. Like, what are my chances of actually being on the show?
Yeah.
She's like, well, I've got like a few hundred applicants, and she's like, but I can't really say, but she's like, there's a chance, and I was like,
They did do the Denver season.
and I was like,
I know,
yeah, I was
that's
like,
what
I was
he
like,
was
all right,
being interviewed.
that's what I would have,
Oh,
that's what
really?
I would have been on, yeah.
And
and I was like, all right, and then she's like, okay, well,
Really?
What would have been?
and then I was like, all right, well, like, what do I do now? Like, if I'm interested, she's like, well, we'll send you this fucking test.
Yeah, it was like a questionnaire.
It was like a questionnaire, but it was like 150 questions. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing
He
it.
bailed.
I didn't
Bro,
do it.
I would have filled it out for you.
Bro,
Get a free vacation.
No,
I
I
would
wouldn't have
have
done it.
continue to pay you while you're there.
I know.
You
I
rocking
would have
pins.
more pin shit. I know. This
Yeah.
guy's been like for the last
I
year. He's
know,
like,
he's
bro,
been
you should.
saying it
It's like, bro,
nonstop.
swear to God,
He'd be so good.
you
It'd be
need to go
funny.
on The Bachelor. He's like,
should go on
he's
The
like, I'll pay
Bachelor.
you your salary if you wear pin shit. He's like,
100%.
bro.
I will give you. You go to the Bachelor for 6 weeks.
Bro,
we'll
if
pay you full
like,
salary.
if you get me on one of the shows, I'll do it. I don't care.
What was that show that was like Jimmy Tatro? He did that. They did that TV show,
Oh, I
like
love
Real
Jimmy
Bros
Tatro.
of Silicon Valley. Or
I don't
something
know.
Like that.
yeah.
You ever seen that
It
show?
used to be funny now.
That's what. Yeah, it's not very good anymore. But Stewey would be good at that show where it's like kind of skit, kind of like
Yeah.
a joke, but kind of not at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That show was really good back, kind of like a Workaholics vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Real Bros of Silicon Valley or whatever it was. Maybe it wasn't Silicon Valley. It was something else.
Bro, but all those people on those shows, like, they get off and they have 1 million followers.
Oh,
and,
bro, everyone that goes
and
on
then
Love
they just
Island.
do brand deals.
Yeah, that's it. They make a shit ton of money off Instagram and just doing like, ads. Like
Yeah.
sponsored ads
D-list
and shit.
celebrity. Woo.
Yeah.
Pretty much what they are. Yeah,
They are. Absolutely.
Like every guy that went on The Bachelor, now everybody knows him, and
Yeah.
before they were literally nobody.
Nobody's.
Yeah.
Oh, sad.
And well, getting off that topic, we've like quadrupled our content team in the past like 14 months.
Yeah.
We went from really just Will to now it's Will, Evan, that's what he does full time. I do it like half the time. Stewie does it like half the time. Went from like one person to like really four.
And then the
you
email,
as well.
like the email stuff, we brought on like a guy to help with
So
that.
maybe more than quadrupled.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much it's blown up though.
Yeah.
Warehouse
Need
Wednesday is always
content.
a good example because that was like a thing me and Stewie did and it just blew up.
Mm-hmm.
And people love it. Now we're getting some T-shirts.
And you started it
true.
with just a phone.
Started that with a phone.
No mic.
And I didn't like
Hold
neither
on
one
the
of us
phone.
knew how to edit. I remember the first Warehouse Wednesday. It took us like 2 hours to edit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then before Evan came in, it would take us like 30 minutes, but still it wasn't great editing. And now Evan can do it in like 10
Yeah.
with his legit camera.
I think one change that's happening too is, or at least Will called it out, is long form is coming back. It's less about just
Well, it's like that one
pumping
video
through your
that you
feed.
guys did.
Yeah,
That was
the
good video.
storytelling one.
Yeah, we need another one. The shorts one for sure, which we launched. Shorts are
Oh, yeah.
crushing right now. Have you seen the numbers on the
Yeah.
shorts?
They're
They're
really
amazing.
good shorts.
They are good. I'm wearing them right. I got a
What
Look
a
at this
fit
outfit.
this is.
Bro, it's
pink hat, melon shorts, blue.
Feels like
The pink hat
feels
is
like
for
spring.
tomorrow, So
Feels like summer.
yeah, it's a tough look, and I am going in public later with this outfit on an airplane,
oh my.
I think it looks
and I'll be at the blackjack table.
Oh yeah.
looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
So
Yeah.
no.
Where do you see our content going forward? I guess. So we've kind of gone from memes to kind of organic, behind the
Well,
scenes, and now we've come a long way.
Big ones
What's
like
the way-
YouTube.
Yeah.
We're gonna be posting more on YouTube. I like the long form content stuff for sure. I think you should do those. The quick reels are easy to do, but like the long form storytelling and then like YouTube, what's our spin and angle on a YouTube channel? You know, so I think that's important. And I talked to Skylar about that. I said we should just go and film somewhere once a month with him.
Yeah.
You know, have him come out here. We go out there in the winter. Definitely go somewhere.
Yeah.
and film somewhere with him. We should go to Cabot Farms.
I mean, because he doesn't have a job. I mean, that is his job.
Yeah.
So I mean, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I think people like the authenticity
Yeah.
as well. You know, it's not super polished. We're all ourselves, or we're real humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
True.
makes it fun.
Yeah.
It's like reality TV. I want to be like Duck Dynasty.
I know. I would love to get a Pins TV show.
Never
don't we?
actually saw that show.
Call
You
your
never
boy.
saw Duck Dynasty?
No, just heard about it.
It was like the coolest show for like
It was
2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Just killed
was
ducks
cool.
the whole time. Just poaching,
It was like
shooting.
programmed or planned reality TV.
That's what the Kardashians is.
Yeah, but they would do like cool stuff, like
True.
blow up a whatever.
Yeah, that's lit.
Yeah.
It's like Rob Dyrdek's.
I know. That's what I was still.
It was like Fantasy
I want to get someone to make a TV show about
Redneck.
pins that's like Fantasy
yeah,
Factory.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would do well.
I think
Just
it
a
would
lot
too.
of work.
It is.
It's true.
A lot of work. Anything else on content?
I think you just keep like some stuff. Like you looked at the TikTok, some stuff's gonna blow up, for no reason. Like a video I make in 5 minutes laying on my couch, versus like Evan spends a lot of time on a video and it gets 30,000 views, and my video gets 900,000 views.
Yeah.
Like I'm better at creating videos than you, Evan. So, it's like I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to it, but I think you just got to continue, like John said, community building, audience building. Get it out there. People are going to shit on it. Some people are going to love it. It's whatever. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just because you see someone doing something doesn't mean it's successful either,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just like follow your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the community building, that's why we're doing tournaments this summer as well to continue to try to build the community.
Yeah.
Like the Children's Hospital one, we're writing a big check to them, but the other two, we're not making any money on it. It's really just to hang out with people and connect, I guess.
100%.
Have a fun
Make
time.
it a good experience. Yeah.
With our drink. Can we talk about these?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're not out yet, but yeah, might as well
they're
talk
present.
about it.
Zoom in on that, Evan.
Remote zoom in.
Yeah, Evan, go.
Well,
zoom in
in
there.
They'll put a
post,
pic
I'm
on
sure
the
you can
screen.
put a pic.
Enhance.
Yeah.
Enhance.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
You set it up, so you talk about
Well-
it. You have any Zins on you, by the way?
So there was a guy from Rocky Mountain Soda. They do. If you're in like,
Why are we dealing under the table?
If you
Why
ever
guys
go-
acting why you guys acting like it's meth?
if you ever go to like Whole Foods or like some local grocery stores in Colorado, you'll see a thing called Rocky Mountain Soda.
Yeah, Rocky
So
Mountain
Rocky
Soda
Mountain Soda is a local Denver company. They're pretty big. They're in
But they're
Whole
like
Foods.
everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, a
Just
bunch of like
got-
natural
They
grocers.
just got national Whole Foods.
Yeah. So they just kind of went national. They do like root beers, orange soda, stuff like that. So
All
that's kinda-
healthy.
Yeah, all healthy supposedly. So that's kind of what they were
The
known
vitamins.
for.
They all got like vitamins and shit in it.
Do they?
Yeah, look, I'm looking at the can right now.
In soda?
Yeah, so they got like vitamins and stuff, and
Huh.
It's all
Not the
natural.
it's good for
Probably
you.
just like real sugar.
No,
It's good. It's a good shit.
Not
It's a very
dye.
good shit.
not corn syrup.
yeah, no
Yeah,
dye
yeah,
and shit
yeah.
like that. So, anyways,
Loaded with Red 40.
this guy
No.
came into the retail area like right after Christmas, and he was talking to me and Stu, saying like, "Oh, we should make a transfusion for you guys." And we get a lot of people who come in like that. So we were just kind of like, "Yeah, sure, man. Like it'd be cool, but you never know what's going to turn into a real opportunity and what's not." Then he gave us his business card,
Yeah.
and he had the best name of all time, Moose Coons.
Yeah, bro.
That's literally his name, Moose Coons.
Yeah.
And he had a moose on his business card. So we started talking back and forth. They were going to come out with a transfusion. They were going to start this line of drinks called golf drinks. They have like a fruit punch.
A lemonade and
Yeah,
vodka.
like a lemonade
A mule.
one and like a mule.
Yeah, mule.
And they wanted to add a fourth transfusion, but he's like, hey, let's partner up with a local golf company like Pins. We got a big audience, a big reach. So basically, we've been working on this drink for the last like 6 months.
Lots of taste tests.
A lot of taste tests. It was actually really fun doing that because the whole
Yeah.
team went down to their facility. We got to taste them, add some more grape, add more ginger, blah, blah, blah.
It's so good. This is the best transfusion.
And literally yesterday, he dropped off the first like 200 cases ever made. So this is probably going to come out in the next like 2 to 4 weeks.
And where's it available?
Yeah, so they're still trying to figure that out, but they sell in like Molly's, Total Wine, Apple Jacks.
They're a Total Wine?
I think so.
Dude, Total
He
Wine
said
was
they're
a
still trying to
shit
work on it.
college.
So if you're in Colorado, you can definitely get it pretty easily. They're trying to really push Arizona, Texas, Nevada, California, Colorado.
Very regional, but
Yeah, regional, and then eventually
Opportunity.
they're going to expand. But also, if you're just playing at courses in Colorado, you can probably find these too. In like the next month or two, they're going to be selling at Broken T, Willis Case, a bunch of courses like that. Wellshire, Highland Hills. Hopefully, Fox Hill will bring these in.
Fuck us off.
And if you're in a different state and you guys want this, especially if you're a member, voice that to the people who are, who own the country club, who work there, because it's your country club. If you're paying for the country club membership, they should be working around you. So one of the things that they told us is like, if you have people out of the state who want this, tell them to contact Golf Drinks, and they'll give them a good deal, and they'll get it in. And again, like Nick said, it tastes super good. We wouldn't launch something if it tasted like shit, unlike some people who are competitive.
Well, yeah, no shit. And we're not charging, $80 a can, like the Bob Does Sports guys.
Was it $7, $5?
I think
it was like 80 a case, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like 80 a case.
Is that real, or is it just because shipping and stuff? Like, can you go to a liquor store and get it for cheaper?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But like they're selling it wholesale. I think the price is like less than $2 a can.
Yeah.
So like their wholesale price is pretty cheap. I think it's like $150 or less
For theirs.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
well,
this.
That's not, for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could buy like 100 of these for $50 or whatever, and then you're gonna sell it for
Math.
Let's do what Pepsi did and
$6-7.
sell, like, do the whole thing and get a jet.
Yeah,
for the
Jet,
winner.
sign in the points.
We actually could do that now.
Points.
I know, honestly, but we're gonna have these drinks also at our golf tournaments.
Yes.
So if you're out of state, can't get your hands on it, you really want to try it, that's another reason to come out to the tournaments.
Go to the tournaments.
But it's super good. We're gonna launch a polo with it, probably a beer sleeve.
When do these
cool
launch then?
T-shirt. Well, it's kind of based on the apparel.
Oh.
They're already starting to sell it to golf shops and restaurants and stuff like that, and liquor stores. But we won't really launch it on the site until.
But we won't
apparel
launch
is here.
this can, but we'll really make
Yeah.
a fuss about
And
it
we
when
can't,
launch it.
we can't sell these on our site because the whole liquor license thing. But we can redirect you based on where you live to, the closest spot to you to buy it.
They actually are good too. We're not just yanking your chain, jerking your cock, but like
They are
actually
good.
they actually are like
Yeah.
like we had like 4 versions
Yeah.
before we finalized.
Yeah, kind of shit.
And they were shit. The first one, like the one where it was like the one where I think it was overpowered with ginger was like awful.
Yeah, it just hits
It was like more
Yeah.
ginger. If it was more ginger than grape juice, I think it was bad.
The grapey one was just really sweet.
Yeah.
Then they had like a true 50-50.
And then they had one that wasn't carbonated.
Yeah, when it wasn't
Yeah,
carbonated.
that was shit.
So this
then-
one's fully carbonated. It's like 50-50 grape ginger shot
I
of
could drink
vodka.
20 of these.
Crushable.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
They're crushable.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do a podcast with Moose when it comes out, and we're gonna,
Lit.
hammer these with him.
We need a purple shoddy.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Or green.
That's what we need.
Or green.
Yeah, purple or green to go
We need a
with this.
YouTube video too, like nine Pins and Aces Transfusions, 9 holes.
Yeah.
Bring that back. Me and Stewie killed that.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
I wanted
did
to do
rape that
9
video.
sins, 9 trannies.
That was when I
in
was shit
one
too.
round. In 9
That's
holes.
so disgusting.
Could I break? Do you think I could break 40 freshes in every hole?
You'll get literally wasted
And
off
9 of
3
these.
cans.
No,
So no.
no shot.
I want
I
the
got-
morning after.
They're only 5% though, so it's actually not that bad.
No, they're crushable. And the cool thing
crushable.
that Moose was
Beer.
About 5.
It's about I think it's 4.3.
Well, like a Coors
Depends.
is, but
9 Coors would, I think, fuck me up.
9 Coors fucked me up,
Yeah.
soft.
and you're a lightweight.
Yeah. I know.
And Moose was saying like the cool thing, like at the social tournament, we'll like pour these in a cup with ice, and then he's like, we'll throw another shot on.
Yeah, he's like, if you're getting,
Fun.
you just get
do
freaky,
some
throw another
floaters.
shot on there, do some
Oh,
floaters.
yeah.
Yeah, they make.
Yeah,
This
So-
is your base to your mixed drink.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Are they doing like people can just grab a can at our tournaments, or
Yeah.
they're
They
gonna
can,
pour
yeah.
them too?
Either.
Moose said they can do like any country club, like it doesn't matter. Like he's like, if you want to leave it in the can, they can do that. Or if you want to pour
You
them,
want
they
to
can do
pour
that.
it and add another shot or
Yeah.
whatever. Or if you want like a big one, this is your base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Add a little bit more ginger ale, some grape, and 2 shots of it.
Fucking kidding me? I drink beers to get sober.
No.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
so
I've
keep an
seen
eye
good
out for
stories.
these. Keep an eyes out for these
Yeah.
things because they're gonna be good.
They're good. So
Yeah,
are they
they're guys.
coming to the June 3rd event at Fox Hill?
Yeah, if Fox Hill will lit them.
Yeah. So Ashley talked to them today. All he needs to do, and this was like a weird thing, like sending the $0 invoice to them so they can
So he's just
receive it.
so he's just donating all the drinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll do it then.
Yeah. So
That could be
$0
cool,
invoice.
like, everyone gets
and set
one of
him up at
these.
a
A hole.
a hole. We should also get for the July 26th. We should order some of those tents and make them like golf drinks, X Pins and Aces, like
Yeah.
a green and purple tent.
Pretty cool.
That's our tent. That if he comes to an event, we have like the
Yeah.
Pins Aces Transfusion
Yeah, true.
I think so.
because they should set it up.
That'd be dope.
And the polo's super sick too. It doesn't have like golf drinks and pins and aces all over it. It's just like a
Transfusion
recipe
polo.
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well, it's gonna be cool.
Is it purple?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be sweet.
It's sick too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
Huh.
Well, PJ Championship was last weekend. Some big stuff in the news. What about Scotty getting arrested?
Well, and then did you see like they were gonna drop all charges and the prosecutor was like, no, He needs to
Really?
be treated, and they didn't drop charges.
Really?
And the attorney delayed like the trial or delayed the hearing or whatever it was, and the prosecutor was pissed at that, and the judge is like, bro, everyone delays. Like, this guy's from Texas, he's got a schedule. Like,
Yeah.
it was short notice. He can come back, and so they push it out a month. But
How
have
was
they
trying
had
to make a
this
name
problem?
for himself or what?
I think so.
Has he
And-
what?
Like trying to make a
Like
name
the
for
DA
himself.
is trying.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's the DA, but the judge is like,
This is a joke.
yeah, but why aren't they just throwing the charges out? I mean, it's ridiculous.
Well, they gave him he got second degree assault on an officer.
Felony charge.
Yeah, he got a felony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But one cop, the whole issue with it,
like
I'm sure
evading.
everyone's familiar.
Well, if
One
the
cop-
sponsors drop him, we'll pick him up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Honestly, yeah.
No, they're not going to drop
I'll never
him.
drop him.
One cop, so he's driving, there's a traffic jam. And there's one cop that he shows his badge to, and the cops are just, because it's dead stopped. And the cops are walking into the median, right? And going up to cars and looking for players who have a PGA Tour credential.
they were right outside the club.
Right outside the club.
Yeah.
So the cop, Scotty shows him his badge. He goes in and it's pissing rain outside.
Yeah.
Okay. So he shows him his badge, rolls his window down, shows him his badge. One cop says, "Go ahead, get in this median and go up a half a mile. You can drive and turn left into
The
course."
Yeah.
Well, right where that course turn in was, there was a bus that hit and killed a guy, like a shuttle bus. And so when he got up to that point, there was another cop dealing with that traffic incident. And so he just kept turning.
Well, because he just thought it was security for the course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like one cop already told him, he showed him his badge.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm Gucci.
And so it's raining and it's dark. It's 5 a.m. So he doesn't really see the cop. So he turns left in and the cop's like, stop. And like he didn't see him. So the cop jumps on his car. And then he realizes he jumps on his car and then he keeps driving a little bit, but the cop falls off and says he was all battered. And then that's when they pulled him out and arrested him. And he's like, what the hell? I just
Yeah.
showed you my badge. Like, what is this? And that cop didn't know that he could have gone forward. So, like, bro. But the most pathetic thing is the cop said, like, irreparable irfixable damage to my $80 pants.
Yeah,
cop is
$80
such a
trousers.
clown.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh no, not the trousers.
Wasn't he kind of an old fuck?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's bro. Why do you have to be a cop like that? Man?
Yeah.
At least we got some good memes out of it.
Yeah, true.
There is
some
so many
funny
good
ones.
ones.
It was like, I love the new AI, like the voiceover LeBron, where he's like capping about like World War II, and I had this eureka
what was the
moment.
Tiger one?
It's like when Tiger rolls, or it's like when Scotty rolls up to the range after getting put in jail, and it's like Big Dog.
Yeah.
And he's like
It's
dapping him
like
up.
Tiger dapping up. Scotty.
Yeah.
Big Dog meme.
He was like, but it was a fake voiceover, and he's like, yeah, crooked cop, blah blah blah. He's like, I'm just really happy it was me and not Tiger Woods or Harold Varner.
Bro, Scotty could probably like drop kick a small child, and everyone would be like, just don't do that again.
Child probably deserved it.
Yeah, everyone would be like, just don't do
I
it
woke up to
again.
a text and it was like, "Did you see Scotty got arrested?" And I was like, "What the?"
Yeah, I was like, bro, what?
Yeah.
I was not thinking that's what it was for.
No.
Bro.
And then I love Max Homa's tweet, like literally lost to a guy who was in jail.
I know.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Did you see Dave Portnoy? He saw he got arrested and the odds went up to like plus 550 to win. He put 50K on it.
He did.
Put 50K on him to win.
Scotty to win
Scotty to win.
stuff.
Yeah, obviously he didn't. But like when I didn't even think he was going to be able to play that day, and he made that bet when he was in
That's
jail.
hilarious, bro.
Like unless he had
Should have
insider
been
knowledge.
higher.
I loved the
For sure.
I loved the post round
Yeah.
press conference because
Like
even Scotty right at the start, he's like, "Guys, I can't talk about it. Don't ask." It's like, if you guys got questions about golf, like I'm all ears. And all the questions were like, so like after today, like what was going through your mind on the first tee box?
Yeah.
And he's like,
But I did like, I was like, I was warming up in jail.
yeah,
That's
he's
what
like,
I
that
that
was
was
the
warmed up in
first.
jail for the first time, stretching
Played
out in
great
jail.
that day. Just Saturday was kind of
because he didn't have his caddy.
What did he shoot? A
Ted Scott was
72
gone.
or something?
73, I think.
Oh, graduation.
Ted Scott was gone. Shows you
go?
how important the caddy is to him.
Where'd he go?
But good on
Graduation.
Scotty.
I mean,
Scotty
he
just
played
said
great
it's
besides
selfish.
Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah. When he didn't have his caddy. No, his caddy said, like, at the beginning when he hired him, like, hey, in 2 years, my daughter's going to have her graduation, and it's going to be on the week of the PGA Championship on Saturday. And he's like, hey, man, family's bigger than golf. Like, you gotta do that.
It's our Texas church boy, Scotty.
Yeah. So,
What a guy.
yeah, that's crazy. But I had Xander to win. That was 10 to win 160.
Really? I thought
Just a
Colin.
small
I
bet.
thought Colin was gonna do
I
it.
sprinkle a lot of bets. I thought Colin was too. Colin really played poorly that last round. He didn't make anything.
It's like what he was in the final pairing for the Masters too, right? It was dog shit.
Yeah. Shot even that last round.
When was the last time he won?
2 years, British Open 2 years ago
One of the best memes
before
was
Brian
like,
Harman.
Where was it? Louisville? Is that where it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Louisville PD with the big like arrest this morning. Like, look at their haul, and it's like 4 cops, and they're standing in front of like a couple of golf clubs on the ground,
Yeah.
like a fake green jacket.
It's like Photoshop when they take a picture of the drug bust and they have the drug, and it was
Yeah.
like photoshopped out with a bag of clubs and
a couple balls.
yeah,
They're like big haul from Louisville
Big
PD.
bust, yeah.
yeah.
Shout out
for
the
the
cops who
buzz.
made this bust today.
Bro, just like you know who he is. Like you guys are around the golf course. Like you're cops who live at a course like that. Like you know who Scotty was. Why got to be like that?
And I also saw a lot of people saying like, why would you ever jump on a moving car?
Yeah, bro.
Unless like you're trying to stop something from him to like run a crime scene
Like
over
the
or
report.
like mow down a group of people. Why would you jump on a car?
Yeah.
The
When he's like
report.
slowly trying to turn into a golf course.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Like that's that guy's fault.
Yeah.
His poor trousers got ruined.
Yeah.
$80.
Honestly.
Latched
$80
himself onto
trousers.
the car.
Irreparable damage.
There's no way those are $80 trousers.
Yeah,
Is that what that's
I
what he
feel
said.
that.
Yeah, it was like the police report was like,
What an idiot.
yeah.
He should be put in jail.
It was bad. Tough look for that PD.
And Nick almost predicted the Nuggets coming back, winning Game 7, and they blew
I
it.
did. I did. I
Predicted
called
that
you.
when they were down
Dude.
2.
I did.
they were
2-0.
I said 2-0. They're going to come back. They're going to win 3 games. Then they're going to lose in Minnesota, and they're going to come back to Denver and win Game 7. And they were up 20.
I know.
And they
It was
got
the biggest,
piped. Anthony Edwards waving goodbye to the crowd.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. I rate that.
That was,
was the
such a choke.
biggest comeback in a Game 7 ever.
It was such a choke.
Avs lost and Nuggets lost. It's so fitting.
It sucks.
In town.
I know,
Did you guys see the guy try to dunk with like 20 seconds left? Can you pull that up, Evan?
Well,
Who was
Jo-
it who tried to dunk?
Jokic?
Well, before that, like right before that, though, they were up by
Oh,
like,
just like
Minnesota
one
guy, or-
Yeah, it was a
they were-
Minnesota
did you
guy.
see that? They were up by like
Yeah.
10, and he like caught it kind of down by the rim, and instead of just like holding onto it or dribbling out, he tried to bounce it
Yeah, and fucking.
and then dunk. He tried
Yeah.
to bounce it to himself.
it's fucking hilarious.
And there was like a big collision. Then he ended up shooting free throws. I think just Google like Wolves player tries to dunk. At
and then
the
there
end
was
of
like
Game
15
7.
seconds left. Jokic got the ball and just like
Yeah.
drilled down and dunked it as
Dunks it.
well. They're already down like 20.
Yeah, but this was so
Wow.
bad. This is what I was texting
Bro,
you
he
about.
literally took it with one hand, bounced it on the court, and tried to alley-oop himself. It was like actually lit.
Yeah, I think it was like he waved. Anthony Edwards like waved at the crowd, passed it to this guy, and then he tried to do a bounce dunk
They don't give a shit.
to himself.
I rate that.
I would have been so pissed.
They're the
if I was
bad boys of the
playing
league.
This chick in that brown shirt is low-key kind of smoke.
in the
seeing
USA
it.
commercial.
USA commercial? Not nice,
Keep
dude.
seeing that commercial.
So they're down what? Like
You probably just dog shit 3.
down by 7.
Is this it?
It's like they don't foul. Yeah, like game's over, and then they give it like. Ant
He's
just
waving
walks
at the
it up.
crowd.
I fucking
He
rage.
just
that.
did it. He does it
He
again
does it
right
again.
now. Bye.
Then he gives it to. I
Look
think
at
it's yeah. Boom.
Like that was Caldwell Pope. And
Look,
he,
if
like,
I was look, but none of the Nuggets guys give a shit.
They
If I was,
even
if
weren't
I was
even
any
pissed.
guy
I
on the
would
Nuggets,
fight.
I would literally go punch him in the neck,
I'm like,
I agree.
how did KCP not like break his leg?
bro. And like Jamal Murray is just like doesn't or not Jamal Murray.
Should
but
just like smack.
MPJ is just like looking at him.
And like Jokic
They're all
was kind
such.
of pissed.
They're
about
all
it.
such pussies. Like he shakes his shoulders like, "Hey man, what man? I want to dunk that shit, man."
Literally should have fucking broke.
Everyone like after this movie, they're like, "Damn, like Ant really was playing himself in Hustle."
I think I would have tried a little harder. Only down 7. Like, why aren't they like playing?
Still 30
There's 30
seconds.
There's 30
left.
seconds left. That NCAA game, there was a team down 11 with 20 seconds, and they won.
And even now, it's like you're down 8.
Yeah.
They went
And
down
then,
and
like, no one
dunked
gives a
it.
fuck.
Then they just play no defense.
I do
I
rate
mean,
it.
they just don't give a fuck anyway.
Shutting
Huh.
himself. Yeah, Nuggets don't care.
No. Anyone need a bathroom break, or you want to keep running?
You probably need one. And are we getting into conspiracy of the week?
Yeah. Let's get a bathroom break, and John can get his conspiracy ready.
Got a good one for you.
Look at his notes.
And we're back.
Okay, and we're back.
You don't even say that, dude.
John's conspiracy of the week. John, what do you got for us this week?
A real treat for you.
I mean, when
Okay.
you got
I got like a 10-second rundown before it started.
handwritten, I didn't get any
Liam the
down.
punchline.
He gave me the punchline, and I was
But
Really
so confused.
We're talking
set the tone.
We're talking
Concerned.
notes on the TV and also sticky notes in front of them.
Yeah,
so we're
it's
not
really hard
We're
to-
not messing around.
I do way better if I had that like bulletin board with strings attached.
Yeah.
I love those.
Like that would be the better
Like
system
in like
for this.
crime movies where the guy's trying to figure out
Mhm.
who killed
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
And then I could like chug a cigarette or something.
Chug a cigarette? Excuse me?
John, I know you'll touch on all these bullet points, but the first like 6 bullet points I see are booze sugar, no ivermectin, bugs is food, vitamin C, and butt stuff. So I'm gonna be excited where this conspiracy
No ivermectin.
takes us.
Yeah, right, man.
Yeah.
So what is
Okay.
What do you mean no ivermectin?
the parasite pill.
What is this?
I'm getting there. Okay, parasites. Humans are the only mammals that don't have a routine treatment for parasites. The only mammals that are in contact with humans, so anything domesticated, has a parasite treatment.
Like heartworm medicine?
Like
for
your dog.
Speak for
heartworms.
yourself. Nick shits 6 times a day.
Yeah.
That is not a parasite treatment. Or, my chicken feed, built-in anti-parasite in it.
Okay.
So humans, no parasite treatment.
Okay, makes
Anything.
sense. We're
Which
also the
brings
only
me
animal that speaks a language.
That's not true.
That's not true.
What other animals do?
They communicate.
They
Not
have a
humans.
language of their
Okay,
own.
we're the only animal
ever-
that modifies our environment.
Also
Beavers?
Not true. Also not true.
Beavers.
What are you
Do
getting?
beavers
this?
have electricity?
Where are you pulling this from?
No, they don't have
Also
thumbs,
false.
so they're losers. I get
Okay.
it. Okay, punchline. The whole world is controlled by mind-bending sentient worms.
This is a new one for me. So
Mind-bending sentient worms. Okay?
Hear me out.
that's the
That is the punchline.
that's the title.
That is the
We're
conspiracy
controlled by
here.
mind bending worms.
You're taking the parasite pill. Like, you're getting
Parasite
enlightened
pill
that-
is mainstream media, Mage.
We're
that-
not. Wait a minute.
well-
We're not taking a pill though. You said.
No, the pill as like the red pill.
The
You're
metaphor-
waking up.
the metaphorical
You're getting out of
Oh.
Matrix.
It's a
Like,
metaphor.
your eyes are opening.
It's a metaphor, man.
The parasites.
Okay, continue.
So let's go back in time,
Oh boy,
all through history.
time travel.
Think the Bible,
Yeah.
Garden of Eden.
Yep.
Yeah.
Adam and Eve.
God says to Satan, "I curse you to eat dirt." Snakes don't eat dirt. Worms do.
Can we just
devil.
backtrack? Can we just backtrack on that real quick?
We're already like at the beginning of time.
I mean, but let's just backtrack the last 20 seconds for a second. You said just repeat.
Yeah.
what you
So
just
when
said.
Eve eats the apple,
Right.
she's getting parasites. Boom. She's parasited. The devil.
You're saying
It's a worm.
the devil.
So
you're saying the devil
do have
planted the apple.
parasites in us?
Everybody has a parasite,
Okay.
especially humans, because we don't have a treatment for it. But I'm still, you gotta
acting?
let this develop.
Okay. Let's let it. We'll let you
Okay.
talk.
Okay. So we got the Bible story.
Right.
There's multiple through it. They talk about pork,
Yeah,
shellfish, which
yeah.
are, vectors for parasite transfers, all that. We got the Eye of Horus,
Right. Fuck that.
the pharaohs.
I just think of Brooks when I fucking think of that.
The pharaohs have the Eye of Horus.
Yep.
You see a little worm in their eye? You ever seen what the Eye of Horus looks like?
Is there a worm in there?
Clearly just a worm
I
in
think
the
Brooks
eye.
has the worm tattooed on him.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
it up here. Or
I don't see. I'm not seeing a worm here, man.
that's a worm right there.
What's a worm?
That squirrely thing.
Oh, that's a worm.
Yeah.
I thought it
Well,
was something
it's
fancy.
hidden in plain sight.
Oh.
It's a worm. Okay.
Okay. Continue.
Okay. And then the Chambers of Gilgamesh, or other kind of historic images. Look at Medusa.
Right.
Those are worms in her brain, bro.
So those are literally snakes.
Snakes, same thing. It's parasite. Parasites can be worms, can be viruses, can be bacteria,
Are
can
snakes
be
and
fungi.
worms? Are snakes and worms the same thing? You can't say they're the same thing.
In his
I'm just
conspiracy
saying.
theory, they are.
Okay.
There's different types of parasites.
It's a wiggling
one.
tube.
Go on.
Okay.
Or the Knights Templar. Did you know they had a orientation ceremony where you had to kiss the buttocks of another knight?
Ew, dude, I would never
Yes.
do that ever.
Transferring
Where to become a
the parasite.
okay.
Evan, can
Okay,
you Google where
see
to
that?
become a knight?
Evan, Google where to become a knight.
So parasites create or are immortal because there's scientific studies that you can transfer memory through RNA. So they are just, there are the worms' knowledge have been around for millennia, and they're just transferring it to different hosts.
Okay.
So you think about an elite. Bill Gates, was he just a normal guy until he turned 20 and then boom, he got wormed and became crazy?
Okay.
Or did the worms choose the elites to protect the worms' ultimate,
I know. I see.
Plan.
Objective.
I see your path here, and I'm not completely against it, but I just need some more.
So it's a human shell.
So let them keep going.
The parasites need humans because that's what parasites do. They need a
They need a host.
So
body.
instead of
They
like
need a
liz-
host.
So instead of
Yeah.
like lizard elites, it's worm elites.
Exactly. So instead of lizards, it's worms. Okay. So what's the ultimate point of a parasite is to just survive and spread. Survive and spread.
Right.
So again, why are humans the ultimate host for parasites? Because we can't create our own vitamin C. We are all programmed for degenerate activity. We love booze and sugar. We're getting pushed to eat bugs as food.
Are we?
Bunch
What
of
about
parasites.
ivermectin? No,
You can't have,
ivermectin.
well, you can't get ivermectin because they want to kill the worms in your body.
Well, I got loads of ivermectin. Stephanie got that shit on lockdown. I got fucking jugs
Well,
of it.
ivermectin doesn't cross the blood-brain barrier, so you still could have parasites in your brain.
Man, fuck your parasites.
Okay.
Or like
What's butt stuff?
butt stuff.
Yeah, what do you mean by butt
butt
stuff?
stuff? Transfers parasites.
Do you mean
It's about
Oh.
transmission.
You mean
So-
ANAL?
Yes.
Yes,
I've only done that once.
Okay.
there are worms in.
So is this worm? Is this a
It was
sentient
brief.
worm?
It was
yes,
brief.
sentient worms.
Sentient worms. They're
Yeah, they are.
aware of
Worms is a general statement. Could just
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
parasites.
It's just-
Parasites
it's
in
just- It's a
general.
living.
But is it connected
are-
to the
It's a
matrix?
living
Like
organism.
someone is running this, or is it just the worms are
No, the worms are
control?
they're in control. The worms are making you be a degenerate.
Okay, and people believe this?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the people who don't
John
drink?
does.
What about the people who don't drink, don't eat sugar?
Don't do butt stuff.
Like,
They're
don't do-
free.
Have you ever done a parasite treatment?
No, but I'm asking.
I
Like,
thought you were
like,
taking parasite,
like
like
what-
a parasitic thing to get parasites in
Like-
you.
No, the opposite.
Oh, I thought you
like
said
there's-
parasites were good and
like-
it cleanses you. It's a parasitic cleanse.
No, I'm doing a parasite cleanse. You cleanse yourself of parasites.
Oh, okay, okay.
like, there's fitness. There's like fitness, freaks out there that fucking no sugar, no booze, fucking do all this shit.
Yeah.
No butt stuff. They're not having
Exactly.
sex.
That's why they're not doing butt stuff, because they're pure. They're not infested by the worms that are
So
telling
you-
them to do these bad stuff, because that's how they spread their
You're just saying they're not infected.
control. Yeah,
So how did I get infected? Am I infected?
Probably.
probably.
How did I get infected?
Because you're a degenerate.
But I don't. I don't.
Pop
think
some
I'm into- I
ivermectin.
don't think I'm into degenerate.
Take some herbs,
I've
and
been.
then
I've ripped
those
ivermectin.
those urges will go away.
What defines you as a degenerate?
Butt stuff.
So
It was. It was very brief. Okay, it was maybe a second.
so how do you
Got it.
so once you cleanse yourself of the parasite, then what?
Well, how are you cleansing?
Well, then
How
you're
are you
like-
how you said there's no cleanse. How are you cleansing?
Ivermectin.
Ivermectin,
Okay,
but the
that's
blood,
it.
you can do like mimosa herb, black walnut, cat's claw, golden thread.
It just sounds like you're saying
John-
strands of marijuana.
John sent me a pill to start taking. I'm gonna start taking it tonight.
What is it?
Ew.
I don't know. I'm just doing what John told
Can
me.
Nice,
pull,
man.
We'll
You
pull
fucking
worms out of your
sheep.
guts. Wait,
No.
this is where it gets a little
yeah,
bit more
I'll-
believable. This was the
Okay.
fun
So
one.
if some
because
guy
it's
off the
crazy.
street gave you a pill, and said,
Okay.
hey man, take this, it'll make you live forever. You just
John.
take it.
Wasn't some guy off the street.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
not crazy.
John could have a vendetta.
Okay, so how do you
John's not
rein it
psycho.
in?
Yeah.
Give us. You're just like, okay, it sounds crazy.
Okay.
How is this? Where are we going?
Okay. So the parasites in you cause all these health problems.
Right.
They mess up your
Oh, obviously.
fatness. They make your metabolism fuck up. They eat your brain.
What?
They make you schizo. All this. But have you ever heard of the enteric nervous system?
No.
Negative.
Fill us in on the
Every
enteric-
human, we have a second brain
Okay, where?
in our guts,
Okay.
because there's
feel like-
neurons.
I've seen people's guts get ripped out of them. I haven't
No,
noticed.
look
the
it up,
brain.
Evan. Your belly, your gut brain it controls all this stuff. So it has like neurons in there. There's
Just look up, do
neurons in
humans
your
have a
guts.
second- Just look up. Do humans have a second brain?
Enteric, you could look at the same thing. Right there, boom. So you get these worms in your guts or parasites in your guts, and they're operating on your second brain. So they're influencing your subconscious. And what did we learn about last the conspiracy? Your subconscious leads your conscious mind,
Right. Makes sense.
or you get a gut feeling. Your enteric.
The gut
Your
feeling
second
is
brain
that them
in
referring
here?
to your brain?
So if you don't take care of the parasites in your body, because why do people not want humans to get rid of their parasites? That's just weird. Everybody should do a parasite cleanse like once a quarter, But no one ever thinks we need to do that. Why are we the only animals that don't do that?
How do other animals do it?
Well, we give it to them.
What?
What about like a wild monkey?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got parasites. You can't tell me.
No, but
eat some
but-
street
but
meat
no,
without.
but are they cleansing?
No,
that's
wild
why they're
monkeys
crazy.
They're crazy.
Are they? Well, look at
But humans are the perfect
Planet of the
host
Apes, man.
because-
Those monkeys
Well,
are
some
pretty shallow.
animals, a lot of animals create their own vitamin C. We humans don't generate their own vitamin C.
It's racist.
Yeah.
That's why we eat oranges.
Yeah. Where's my last note here? So the enteric, yeah.
Well, the gut feeling thing makes sense.
Yeah, the human brain. Enteric nervous system. Look it up.
What's
You got
immoral?
neurons in your belly.
Immoral?
Neurons, same as your brain.
Immoral. Touch on the immoral.
Immoral?
It causes people to lose their minds, to be immoral, to be a degenerate.
Because
what he
it helps spread the parasites.
Well, what defines you as a degenerate?
Are you a slut?
Drinking, sugar,
Just that?
sex.
Raunchiness, attitude, bad language.
Do you crave the
Past
anal
trauma.
hanky-panky?
What is that?
Exactly.
You crave coitus.
What is that? Is that
You know what
English?
coitus is?
Oh, that's why I'm asking what it is.
Coitus is sexual intercourse. Do you crave that?
So John, what
Well,
did
I'm
you?
not.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm
Okay,
loaded with
if we had to
parasites.
boil
I mean,
this
fuck
down
me.
and make it very norm, there's parasites in everybody because we're not taught to cleanse them, and these parasites ultimately affect your behaviors.
So how do you, John, how do you rid yourself and remove yourself from the matrix? Let's say, okay, I'm buying into this 100%. I do not buy into a sentient worm controlling me, but I do buy into there's
All of
parasites.
humanity. It's bigger than just you.
Not all about you, man.
Okay,
Not all about you.
I want to get rid of my worm. What do I do?
You could take ivermectin.
What have you been doing?
I took Mimosa Supreme.
That's what I
A
would.
drink,
No,
mimosas.
Pills.
it's pills.
That's
it's an
what you're
herb.
taking.
It's a herb from India because
that up.
there's a bunch of parasites
Most
in
of
India.
Supreme shits.
What?
Because people will literally shit out worms.
I don't
No,
want
they
to.
don't.
I don't want to look up someone's shit, man.
You take this pill and you're gonna start shitting worms?
Yeah.
No
You can.
way.
Yeah.
I was on Amazon buying
Evan?
it, and there was review pictures of a guy saying, "I just shit this out," and it was like a big long worm.
Just look up feces.
No fucking way.
Look at
Dude, stop. What
On
am I
the
looking
right,
at?
click that third picture. You're shitting that out?
that. Yeah, Mimosa Supreme.
So, anyways,
Well, we'll have a first round date.
that's a popular one. There's also
No way, bro. No way. No shot. That's fucking fake.
dude.
Click on the one
Don't
with the
be-
toilet bowl, bro.
Mate,
Just accept the fact
I
that
wanna
you
be open
might
to it.
have a worm in you.
no way, bro. That's like literally my small intestine.
I think everybody should do this.
Cat's claw. That's what else.
That's
you're
what
on?
Mage said. Cat's claw. He did say that.
No, I didn't take that, but there's black
It
walnut.
sounds like
Black walnut
strands
is
of Mary Jane.
a popular one. But this is like the natural version. You can also go
No
like the Western
way, bro.
medicine clinical, like ivermectin is a medication.
Like how long do you got?
so like you can go the natural or you can go the
Or both.
yeah.
how long?
the natural
How
route.
long do you have to take the pills in order to like get a catch like that?
Probably take them like a
big catch.
Haven't
Might
you heard
arise
Look what I
Zinger.
fished out of
What
my
are those
toilet
things
bowl.
called?
Eureka!
There's these worms that you can catch them by putting tape on your butt, and they come to the surface at night. And you can pull the tape off, and there's worms on the tape. Needle worms or something.
Didn't we look at
Look
a
it up.
tape? We used code tapeworm once.
Yeah,
on
we did
with the bear.
talking about the bears and shit.
I walked into John's office like an hour ago, and he had a dropper, and he was dropping stuff into his mouth, and he was like gagging because it tasted so bad. I'm like, "What are you doing?"
God.
He's like, "Cleanse."
Look up needle worms. Needle worms are. I'm doing a liver cleanse right
has to be mind worm.
now. Needle worms.
Mind control.
Yeah. Let's Stewie, pick
Mind
one out. Okay, code was mindworm.
Code.
Needle
what
worm.
the fuck is this?
Needle worm human.
This is a
Needle worm.
Pokemon,
This-
man.
No, that's Yu-Gi-Oh, dog. Don't be weird.
Parasite right there.
No.
Oh, what the?
I have seen those. Is that in like a crawfish?
That's
That horse.
microscopic though, eh? I mean, that's not. But
That's in a grasshopper, bro. You eat that grasshopper, you're
What?
getting those. Again, why are
ate
they
a
pushing bugs
grasshopper
as
in a
food?
Texas Roadhouse salad.
But anyways, that's a real thing. Happens to kids a lot. You know, they run around barefoot. You got your dog. You got your cat running squirrely eating a mouse over there, getting a worm, giving it to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing a liver cleanse now. That's why I'm not drinking.
No.
Liver and gallbladder.
For how long?
A week.
What does it
Nice,
do?
man. Weak.
Breaks up everything, and then you flush it out. So I'm gonna have a fun Sunday.
Are you gonna like flush it out with like Miralax or like, what?
Oxy powder, Epsom
Just like,
salt.
why don't you just like start
and
ripping
extra virgin olive oil.
laxatives?
That?
Yeah,
What?
What were you drinking in your office when I walked in on you?
a concoction and turmeric.
He literally had it in a dropper and was like gagging.
A concoction of what?
It's just spicy.
A concoction of what?
I don't know what's in that one, but
You don't know
one of
what's in
them's
it?
one of them's turmeric.
Hey man, give me Stephanie's number. I'll take the ivermectin.
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't
I
want
got
the dropper.
juggalobes of ivermectin, so I'm Gucci.
Well, I'll report back and see if I shit out worms over the next week.
Yeah.
Or don't. I mean,
I'll take pictures.
it's cool.
Yeah, we'll put them all up on the pod.
It's the whole like herbal. There's just it's part of herbal, you know.
I mean, it does make sense. That it
there's-
is kind of weird that we don't take anything that flushes.
It's like antibiotics.
I do agree.
whether it's worms or just other bad shit.
All right. So
I just wanted to
Well, what
start
about
at the
what about the worms
at
and
the
like,
tippy top of craziness. But if you really boil it down to norm level, everybody should agree.
well, like
you
puppies?
probably have a parasite. Probably affects your health,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
doesn't make
I
you
agree.
act like a great person all the time. Makes you cranky.
Do I
Yeah.
agree? It's a sentient
Stomach
worm.
hurts. It can affect you.
Yeah, you're tired.
Tired.
It's like, what about like puppies having like worms all the time? You know what I mean? Like, what's the deal with that?
Dicks.
Well, why would they get worms and you don't? You get worms, bro.
I do agree with that. Like, wait a minute. Why don't we have like a anti-worm medicine? Like, because
Like, why
every
isn't
animal
that
does.
just, yeah, why aren't like
worms, why
we
don't we
just
get
grow up
that?
with like, hey, it's worm season.
You think it's
I could
you think,
see
you think
that.
it's the government?
It's worms.
You think it's the government, aka
Well, that's the crazy theory
mind
is that
worms putting them in food and stuff that
Yeah.
we eat every day,
Yeah.
and that's what's happening.
yeah.
Yeah, I can get it. I can get a load of that. I can take a slice of and eat it.
So basically, if you deworm and you do this, then you become more based. And
But then, like, how do you trust the food and the drinks?
You gotta
well,
grow it
have you heard of the American food system?
Yeah, that's what.
They did an experiment where they fed
That's funny.
a rat a healthy diet,
Yeah.
and they put him in a tub, and the rat swims to his island, and he's safe.
Yeah.
They fed another rat a Western diet. They put him in the tub, and the rat like couldn't find the island and get safe
Dumb fuck.
because there's just the food you eat is you. You are what you eat,
Yeah.
and Western
We do
diet
eat
makes
shit.
you stupid.
Yeah. My dad actually did just tell me, he's like, bro, he's like, get some land, start growing your own shit.
Yeah.
It's like
Honestly.
out of nowhere.
Honestly.
Well, like
Yeah.
you go to Italy and you
Like,
can
what am
eat
I gonna
pasta all
grow?
day, not get fat. You
Yeah, it's not in the.
My dad's looking at a 1,900 acre ranch in South Dakota right now.
Nice.
And he's like, if Joe Biden gets elected, I'm selling my house here. I'm selling my house in Arizona, and I'm moving to South Dakota on this next
remember when
you should
Joe
just get it
Biden
anyway.
had
What do
that
you
weird
mean?
eye thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Worm.
Wait, who got a weird eye thing?
Worm.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Eye of Horus.
Yeah.
Who? What?
He
What did
did.
you just say?
He did. His eye was
Joe
like
Biden had a
twitching
worm
and
twitch.
red and weird.
Joe
Weird
Biden's
though.
a fucking robot. He's broken.
Eye worm twitch.
No, he's a worm guy.
No, he's just a fucking
All right,
spaz.
Stu, what's the discount you want to do for code?
You said mind worm.
Mind
Mind
worm?
worm.
What
Code
do we want
mind
to?
worm?
What do you want to give, Stu? You got good. I mean,
I don't know.
you pick something.
Code
What's your
mind-
favorite product?
Code mind.
Look
Wearing
at-
pins and aces today. I
See?
didn't even notice.
Code
I'm
mind.
pissed.
I,
You be wearing pins and
I
aces.
actually am always wearing pins and aces.
Oh, that's fair.
Fair.
You got
Okay.
the tat.
Look,
Oh.
Look at that eye,
Oh,
bro.
fuck.
Yeah, I think that's just pink eye or like,
Just being old.
Look.
Code mind worm.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, let's go like 50% off head. 50% off head covers.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Let's
like that.
fuck your generic ass
Yeah.
head covers that you're getting from Schmaler Made and Schmalaway. Get a Pins and Aces
There's
head
some
cover.
dog shit head covers.
They're
There's
just
some,
bad.
Get something cool.
Upgrade
Look
from
good
the
on
OEM.
course.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you're rocking OEM head covers, just go take a bowling or something.
Honestly,
you don't
man.
belong on the course. Rock something cool. Be unique. Wow, Mindworm, 50% off head covers. Let's limit.
wait, do you guys believe in the mind room yet?
Hold on. Let's finish the code. Limit that to 25 people.
25 people.
It's gonna go.
Code
They'll
Mindworm.
sell out.
Use code
pretty quick.
MINDWORM. 50% off head
Mindworm.
cover.
50% off head covers.
Nice.
John, okay, I'll start with this. I am at 1% believability, and I'm shocked it's that high. I do not buy
got
into
him.
this at all.
Got him.
However, I will say there's good tidbits of information. I do think it's weird we don't take a parasite medicine or we don't cleanse.
yeah.
You should do a cleanse. I've done a cleanse. I've done a fasting. 4-day fast I think is extremely
Well, that's
helpful.
part of it. That helps with the parasites.
I've done a
Fast.
4-day fast
No way. I can do
in
it.
just
Can never do
water.
that.
You could do a 4-day
worms
fast.
are telling you need
I
to eat.
guarantee if you did a 4-day fast, you don't lose any muscle. That's fucking scam. They try and lie to you that fasting's bad. Fasting's in the Bible, and it's very beneficial. You will not get hungry after day 1. Like dinner time, you'll be like, fuck, I'm so hungry. You wake up the next morning, you will not be hungry until you could go 10 days and not be hungry. You just got to make it past 1 day.
Let's do a contest.
And then you're not hungry at all. I fasted all day today, but now I'm drinking, so that's not a good way to break a fast. But I'm trying to do OMAD right now.
Happy.
I'm on OMAD, 1 meal a day. Like Reese.
Mage, I'm like
you're like a snake, just one giant meal.
It's a snake diet. It is.
I want to be there, but I'm just not right now. I'm like you got me at like 25%.
You know, I think the execution on my part wasn't good.
But like
again, but if if I had the chalkboard here,
there was a lot of good information portrayed, and like I'm think like 100% the government is also a scam, mind controlling.
If the government says I shouldn't do it, I'm probably gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, come on, and like 100% they're involved with pushing products that have these worms and parasites.
Metaphors.
100%, yeah, metaphor, but parasites for sure. 100% I'm against that. Or I'm for that. But the whole me personally being controlled by a worm, I can't quite.
Could you imagine how
get behind
better society would be if we had our own food production?
Yeah, it'd be lit.
And
go back to like
not
1920s.
Yeah.
Immediately go to a Western medication.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
Like
you see the neighborhood.
Our brain powers would be like 20 plus IQs. Everybody, boom.
When they started like suburbs, because it was all like farms or cities, and then people moved to suburbs. All the suburbs back then, it was all like 3 or 4 acres. Everyone had their own animals. They milked their own cows. They grew their own plants. They didn't go to the grocery store. They had fresh meat. That's where I want to
You think this plays a role in the fact that humans only use 10% of their brains?
Yeah.
Do you think we only use 10% of our brains?
Probably. They don't want us
the
to.
Other 90%.
They don't want us to get a. They did a study too. They took like 100 kids and they took like the potential for genius, and there was like a 90% potential for genius on these little kids, and then they went into normal school, and that went down like the first few years in normal school it went down to like 40, and then by the time they're like 10 years old it was literally like 1 or 2 kids. You know, and then they took like another set and they were like homeschooled, you know, because genius just means you can.
Kids?
Well, genius just means you can solve problems in creative ways, in multiple ways.
Bro.
Like, and you have the ability to think like that. So
Speaking of that,
it's because you get put in a box.
in Remy's class, there's this girl, and she's not coming back. Can't remember her name. She's in kindergarten. She's going to like some special, highly smart school next year. She got like invited.
Nice.
She's gonna be in first grade. There was a student who came in from like, I don't know, from wherever. He doesn't speak English. She was fluent in Spanish in 6 weeks by just talking to this kid.
What?
So, yeah, kindergartner.
Smart kid.
Fluent in Spanish. She's doing like advanced algebra. She's writing both hands. So she's like, I'm pretty good at like writing in my right hand. I want to learn to write in my left
What
hand.
are these kids?
Like what the hell is what? And now she's going to some like special school. So maybe kids, she's getting a lot of eggs, a lot of meat. I've been cooking steak and eggs for breakfast for my kids.
No parasites in the children.
Protein.
I feel like that's when they're most
They
susceptible.
got 'em. I mean,
when they're
my
young.
son's eating rabbit shit out in the backyard.
Yeah,
so he's got something.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, John, I don't know if I believe that the
Stay out
worms
of the box.
are controlling your mind, but I definitely believe that we should be doing a worm cleanse. That's why I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Starting
You're
tomorrow-
all into it.
starting tomorrow
sure.
night.
I'll bring you some more stuff.
I think it does get in your system and it affects the way you eat, drink, feel. I don't know if they're mind controlling you, but maybe once I take it for 2 weeks, shit all the bad stuff
But,
out.
like,
Maybe I'll be a different person.
But like also I can just be like, you know, I'm gonna go fucking clean tomorrow. I'm gonna not eat sugar, not drink, not do any of this stuff. I not have sex. Like I could do all
but
that.
you'll have the urges.
So, but
Evan,
who
pull
cares-
this
who
picture up.
cares if you don't fucking do it?
Evan.
That's good.
Yeah, like I can just not do it. Like I know for a fact like tomorrow I can just be like, okay, let's not do that, and then I'll do it. So is there a worm controlling me then?
Go on a 4-day
Well-
fast. Show me your control.
That'd be tough.
It's just so ass, dude.
It's not.
It's so ass.
There are worms in our butts, and they're making people nuts.
All right, that was a good conspiracy.
Decline.
But like,
Interesting one.
Yeah.
you didn't answer me.
You'd still have the urges. If you really wanted to get rid of those, then you'd have to do this parasite cleanse.
So urges, just having any urge means I have
Yeah,
a
because
parasite
that's
as
the
well.
parasite
Waiting.
wanting to spread.
What the fuck, man? That's so dumb.
Just a theory. Just a theory.
What are we?
All right.
What are we looking up right now, man?
I'm trying to show Evan this picture of my kids of this fucking rabbit that like there's a baby bunny that lives in one of like our drain holes. And Ashley goes out and like is giving it food and giving it water. There's like a little tray of food and water out there.
Bro.
And I'm like, can we stop with this bunny? She's like, it's our new pet. And I'm like, she's like, do you think we could pick it up? Because this bunny is getting like more and more comfortable and it literally lets you go up to it and touch it. And I'm like, don't touch the bunny.
Dude.
Look at it. It lives in that hole. And then they go over there, and Mav's picking up the bunny shit, just shits out in front of that. Ashley's got a little plate out for it.
The Last of
Zoom in
I
on
forgot
that
to
a
bring up The Last of Us. That's about a fungal parasite.
Yeah.
The whole world gets fucked.
I'll touch the bunny, man.
As a
No.
baby.
Leave the bunnies alone.
It's just a tiny little baby. Yeah. Anyways, all right.
Mavericks
Did you
eat
buy
this
into it? I
shit.
mean, you're like
No, I
doing a
said
cleanse.
I'm buying into
But like-
the
but
parasites
like-
in you, but not that it controls your
You got to
mind.
buy into
I
it a
don't
little
think it's
bit
sentient.
if you're taking
I
the.
don't
Yeah.
think we have sentient worms.
Yeah, I don't think it's sentient worms controlling everything you do, but I think they're definitely in your body and they're affecting the way you feel.
I think there are 100% sentient, quote unquote, worms out there. 100%.
And I'll see.
100%.
I'll see after. a
They
week.
are out there. Whether
Yeah.
they're controlling me or not is still TBD.
Yeah,
I'll see
hive
you-
mind.
I'll see you in a week.
Hive mind.
That 100% is real.
Hive mind.
100%.
There's mushroom hive mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's plant hive mind. Why can't there be worm hive mind?
Metaphorical worm.
Okay. This was I appreciate the far-fetchedness of this.
This is better?
It's a Pokemon. I'm gonna lock that down. A conspiracy. I think it's good, but I think it's good. There's good nuggets in here. Cleanse yourself. Be healthy
Don't have sex.
until you're married.
Until you're
and want
married.
children.
I'm a virgin, so
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm saving myself.
Yeah. All right. Well, good
For
conspiracy.
Sarah loves
John.
hot showers. All right. Thank you.
All right, we're back from the conspiracy. We got a few news headlines here. So Evan, our producer, gives us some headlines. We try to decide if it's real or fake. A lot of crazy stuff in the news, so it's up to us to decide what's real and what's not.
Okay. First one.
All right,
Didn't know
Evan.
it
First
always
one,
used to be like that.
Closed course bugle. First one, 15 million bees lose after semi-truck over...
Loose.
Loose?
Two trannies
After
deep.
semi-truck overturns on main highway.
You have a master's degree from DU.
Lose?
Loose.
Loose.
But
Loose,
that doesn't even
man.
make that doesn't make
Lose.
sense anyway.
Lose is
15 million bees
LOSE.
loose
You're
after
fucking
semi-truck
joking.
overturns. This is true. I saw a clip of this.
50 million bees
Really?
loose after
This is
semi-truck
true.
overturns on machine highway. Why are they? How did they even get 15 million bees?
I don't know. They were transporting them. This is
Very
true.
important.
That sounds like something true.
I know they
I'm
are.
going
They're
true.
important. Yeah, it's for sure true.
My next
I believe
addition to the mini farm I'm going to build is
that. Bees,
honeybees.
You should have honeybees at your house.
Oh, yeah.
honeybees.
My
John,
neighbors do.
True or false?
True.
All right,
I
we're
hope
all
they
go-
got
we're all
We're all going
true.
true.
Evan,
This is true, and most of them were contained.
Wow. You just got to
What do you
find the
mean?
queen.
what do you mean
Yep.
most of them were
And they-
contained? Like so it wasn't actually 15 million, or it was
No,
50 million,
50 million.
but there's also more that were contained.
No.
They just got them all back.
Oh, they got them all back. How the fuck's it even possible?
You get the queen.
Bro.
You collect the queen.
All
Have you
right.
sid that chick on the Rogan podcast who does the bees?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
She just picks them up with her hands and just grabs the queen and then like, here you go, queen.
I've read
Did those people
5
have
books
worms?
about beekeeping. So let me know if you want to chat.
Okay.
You should do it.
Yeah. Cheez-It introduced new toothpaste flavored cracker.
No, come on,
It
man.
sounds so
Gotta be false.
It sounds so fucking retarded that it has to be true.
That's my instinct.
That's what I'm thinking.
False.
It
False.
sounds so.
Is this too
you
much of a
think how
layup?
Stupid it is, but like it's hiding in
All right.
it's hiding in plain
Too
sight.
true, too false, Evan.
I'm saying true.
Well, I'll say false.
True. Fuck Evan.
Yeah, false.
No way, dude.
Easy money. 2 for 2.
How'd you even think
Two
of
for
that?
two.
I was eating Cheez-Its.
Should have been like
God damn it.
mashed potatoes.
Canadian family receives wrong body after father died on Cuban vacation.
That's
The Cuban thing throws me off. Look at that car. Now, I just read a story on this.
False.
In Wisconsin, actually. There was 2 girls that were on a trip in college, and they were sitting next to each other, and they looked alike, and they got hit by a car, and one of them died. And when they got hit, the purse from the other girl landed on top of her that died. And so they called her family and said, hey, your daughter died. And they were both blonde, and it was so mangled they couldn't identify her. The other girl was in a coma. This is in Wisconsin. And then they came to the, and so the family buried her daughter or whatever. Then this girl wakes up from a coma a month later, and they're like, write your name down on a paper. And she's like, Julie. And they're like, no, you're Rebecca. And she's like, no, I'm Julie. She wakes up, and then it was reversed. The parents who thought her daughter lived died, and the parents who thought her daughter died lived. Yeah.
Talk about a roller coaster of emotions there.
Yeah. It was like a true story.
Kicking the nuts.
I'm going to say...
They're going to make a movie about that for sure.
I'm going to say true on this, although I'm hesitant on the Cuban who goes to Cuba on vacation.
Canadian,
a lot of people.
Bro, a lot of Cuba?
John's
you fucking
dying.
joking?
Yeah.
Canadian
Europeans
family
love
receives...
Doing
I would go
falls.
there.
I don't like that
Do you think
picture.
Canadians would go to Cuba, though? That's the thing. That's kind of what's getting
Yeah, I
me.
don't understand the C300 or C130 behind it, but
It's like a C7. It's like a fucking C17.
Yeah.
Evan, I'm going true.
I'm going true as well. John is false? You're going false?
I'm going to go false.
2 trues, 2 falses.
Wow, dude, that's
three.
fucked
Is that the
up.
real picture?
That's actually
that's why
so
it
messed
throws
up.
you.
So
Alright.
how does Canadian family receives wrong body after father died on Cuban vacation? How do you even do that?
Put in the morgue.
Cuba, man, they're a
Send it
third
back.
world country. They don't know how to ship a body back.
That's
ship some
they
random
just, they just ship some random body in the morgue.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
That's so fucked
All right,
up.
last one. What is that?
DSM-5 now classifies being a Disney adult as a form of psychopathy.
True.
What's DSM-5? Question.
5 is like the encyclopedia for mental disorders.
100%.
I would
Evan-
say this is true.
I was gonna say,
If it's not true, it's true.
It should be true,
It
but
should be
You need a
true.
mic.
I'm gonna go true. If it's
DSM-5.
not true, it should
I
be
wasn't listening because I was just thinking how Evan needs a mic. But what's DSM-5?
It's like the encyclopedia.
He should get a mic.
for mental disorders, pretty much.
Okay. Being
I'd
a
say
Disney
true.
adult. Yeah, I think it's.
It should be true, like Liam said, if
Like-
it's not true.
It should. Yeah, I think it. So it's like
People
me
are
watching Disney movies right now.
Yeah.
I'm a psychopath.
No, like,
You
Like
go
more
to, you
than-
dress up and you spend like all your
Oh,
time
fuck,
at the
that's
park.
like a mental illness.
One of Ashley's friends, I will not name her, she goes there 3 times a year. She got engaged there, like as an
Dude, no.
adult. They did their honeymoon there.
Bro, it's like
They
actually
go there all the time. They wear the Mickey Mouse ear
Dude.
cap thing. It's fucking bizarre.
It's like actually like
True.
filthy there, disgusting.
yeah,
going
it is.
through.
It's disgusting.
I'll say true.
But Disney World is way better than Disneyland.
Nick said true.
Yeah, Disney World's 10.
yeah.
John,
What?
oh, this is true.
It's
I just
true.
Like
Oh, okay.
Disneyland.
True.
Fuck, I was gonna say false too, man.
Oh,
Well,
it should
it
be
should
true.
be.
So
God
we all
damn
get that
it.
right.
can you pull?
There's a new dating site for Disney adults.
Stop.
Ooh.
A dating site for
You
Disney
got
adults.
hope, bro.
Ew.
You like Disneyland over Disney World? Are you psychotic?
Hey, how's that even
Disney
Well, I
possible?
mean,
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
What
I've
do you-
been to Disney World. I just like Disneyland. It's because I used to go there a lot. It's
like
more
why?
like,
What do you like it better
intrinsic.
about it? Like, what's? What do you, I've never been to Disneyland. I've only been to Disney World all my life. So like, but I'm just like
You can't
literally.
say that.
Well, it just doesn't
You
make
guys are so hateful. you
logically.
wouldn't
Doesn't
wanna-
logically.
I haven't been to
looking at it
Disneyland.
logically, it doesn't
You've
make
never
any
been to
sense.
Disneyland?
No, just
No.
World. Because that's the mecca. Man.
Next shoot.
Who would want to be like, hey, sweetheart, you want to go to Disney World
Or do you want to go to Disneyland in
I'd be like,
Kami, California,
Yeah, like, what
in
do you mean?
Anaheim?
Tom
New.
Sawyer Island. You can eat rattlesnakes.
You can
eat
do that in
Do all
Florida
that.
too. You can go
They have
pick a
Epcot?
rattlesnake
They
out of
have
Everglades. They got Epcot.
Disneyland's
No.
the OG.
They got Animal Kingdom?
It's the OG Disney.
They got Star Wars
Those
land.
uses
Actually,
the-
yeah, they do.
All right. Well,
Everything started there.
Evan, while I get these questions pull up Disney plus size travelers. Have you guys seen those?
Oh, on Instagram?
What is that?
God, these are
It's
so,
so
funny.
funny.
What is that?
So it's these really fat, obese girls, mostly girls, who go
I was
to
going to say,
who go to like Disney World, Disneyland,
Right.
and they see which roller coasters and which rides they can fit on because they're so fat.
What?
it's on Instagram.
Fat test.
They're like
Fat
video,
test-
It's like
Tested?
Instagram.
yeah, or Instagram or TikTok, and they're just
No,
so
not YouTube.
Like they know they're fat and they do it on
Go to
purpose.
Instagram.
Like,
yeah,
this
because they're
roller
trying to
coaster?
say like I'm 455 pounds. Let's see what rides other 455 pounders can get on, and they're like trying to get the seatbelt down, and it's like
Does
smacking
Disney
them
World
in
have
the belly.
Space Mountain?
Yes, it does.
See, Disney World's just a copy of Disneyland.
No,
Yeah,
no,
we
it
need
was
to-
Disney World first.
These people are
Was
so.
Disneyland first and then Disney World? Actually,
Oh yeah.
fucking liar.
It's gotta. Nick knows what I'm talking about.
It's so
I
funny.
don't want to
Oh,
see
hey, I don't know if
400.
it's like their true account. Yeah, try that.
I don't want to see 400-pound woman sitting on roller coasters. I'm just gonna say it. I don't care. Is this her? Adult Disney?
I know who you're talking about though.
Oh, it's like an actual. It's one account.
I don't know what hashtag could be. Fat people at Disney.
It's like park, plus size park goers or something.
Plus size park travelers or park.
It's got to be a.
Yeah.
That's a joke, man.
They're so fat.
Do they? Do they have a lot of followers? Don't tell me that. Like, how many followers they have?
Look at it. Yeah.
Plus size park hoppers.
Have you tried Six
That's it,
Flags?
bro.
Universal Studios, but
Yeah.
you weren't sure if you'd fit. Hey everyone, we're plus size park hoppers, and we range in sizes
Shut
from
the
2X
fuck
to 5X.
up, man.
Range from
Make sure you
size
like this video
2X
and
to
follow
5X.
us for our plus size tips and tricks. Revenge of the Mummy is a combination
I love
of
the
a
ones where they
dark
show
ride
them
and a roller
eating.
coaster. And it's based on the movie starring Brendan Fraser. We highly recommend
Ooh.
using the test seat that's outside of the entrance of the ride. The ride vehicle consists of
Comment, do you
several
put
rows
deodorant
with
on
4
your
seats
back
in a row.
boobs, too?
There's no step up to get into this ride. You simply walk in. Safety mechanism for this ride is a lap bar, and it does need to get to a certain
Keep
position
reading the
to walk.
comments.
My name is Stephanie, and I am on the right. I wear a size 2X top and size 20 pants. Katie is on the left with the glasses and wears a size 3X top and size 22 pants. We both got the green light on this ride, and we were so excited that we got in line without knowing what to expect. We went in the single rider line because it was much shorter than the standby. The queue for this ride was so well themed
Bro,
that
they're
we
like dead
actually
ass,
felt
too. Like, they
we
don't
were
even
in
care.
the movie.
No, they're like
Something to
happy
keep
about
in
it.
mind
Yeah,
is
they're
that
like
there
super
are
stoked.
stairs to get-
Click X on that. Go to like Reels. Click on their Reels.
How many
tab,
followers they have?
and
32K?
Find a big one. Find one that's
Like
like
67K.
no that.
Have you been dying to eat at the Plaza restaurant?
Nothing is too small in that restaurant. You're too big.
Plus size hospital hoppers.
Good thing she's gluten-free, really helping.
In 4 years. Hi guys, we're plus size hospital hoppers.
On this episode of If I Fit
Do you
Get
ever
Fit,
eat anything
we had lunch at the
healthy?
Plaza restaurant.
Scroll in the
located on
comments,
Main Street
Evan.
in Magic Kingdom. The seating here is a
Hey, from
combination
Texas,
of
those are the
chairs
best.
and half booths
Bro.
and chairs. We were a little leery at first because our
Eating
table
3,000
seemed really
calories
small,
in a
but it
seagull
did work
sitting.
out. The inside
We've
of
been
this
dying is the
restaurant
most
much
honest thing
smaller
you've
than we
said.
expected, but it didn't feel too
All
crowded.
dead in the next
And
5
it has
years.
an amazing view of Cinderella's
Tan line
castle,
on her
and it doesn't
chin.
get better than
Bro.
that. The menu includes some super simple lunch options, and nothing was really unique or crazy. We all started out with milkshakes because if you can have your dessert first, why not? Katie got strawberry,
man.
and the rest of us got chocolate. These were incredible. Just look how happy I look. Ashley and Sarah both started out with the loaded
Of course you were
It was
dying to
good, but
eat there.
nothing
If you're not
spectacular.
sure,
Deanna
you
started with
if
the
you can fit
onion
in a
rings,
restaurant,
and
you
she
should
loved them so
consider
much
eating
she
in a
even
barn.
used them as a monocle. Katie started with
Bro,
the
these
cheese
are the
fries,
comments,
which are
man.
on the gluten-free menu. She said they were pretty good. For
5X,
entree,
goddamn.
Ashley and Sarah
Stop
both
eating,
got
holy
the
shit.
triple-decker turkey club sandwich. They said it was flavorful, and Ashley
All right,
really
that's
liked
messed. I can't take
lemon.
any more
Alright, you
of
get
this.
the point.
Take this shit off.
You get the
So
point.
funny.
It's messed up, but it's really funny. All right, we got some questions. Someone said, "How do you guys come up with your ideas for the reels you do?" We've talked about it before. It's mainly just anyone gets an idea, you spitball it.
You just spitball it and say, hey, we'll try this, see if it works.
Yeah, for some of it, it's like really simple. Like, hey, let's try this, let's do it. For some stuff like Yellowstone, that takes a bit more planning. 4th of July takes a bit more planning, but really,
Yeah.
we just come up with the ideas on the spot.
Yeah.
We're trying to get better at planning stuff out. But,
Yeah, we are.
All right, next one. Someone said, you guys were just in Pinehurst. What's the most fun photo shoot / video shoot you've ever done? I'll start it off. I'll go Scotland. Oh, yeah. Can't beat that. When we were in
So much
Scotland
good
last
content
year,
we posted.
playing St. Andrews
Yeah,
and
we get a lot of dope content.
golfing
out
out
of
there, that was definitely the best.
Yeah. That was such a great trip.
Do we even count that as a photo shoot?
I mean, we took pictures.
No.
But we didn't get much out of it.
No.
It's okay. We learn.
We learned.
Next time.
We learned
Yeah.
what to do.
Bring Evan.
Yeah.
And then the last question was, what's your guys' dream golf destination?
Well, I think Scotland, like playing St. Andrews and doing that would be like, and we did that. Like,
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do that. I think the next one for me is either Bandon Dunes or like Kohler, Wisconsin, like playing Whistling Straits. And
Yeah, that'd be sick. I would say either one of those two. I really want to get out to Cabot Citrus Farms.
yeah, you're all about that.
I don't even know what that is. I'm
It's
be
in
completely
Florida.
honest.
It's
in
like a
Florida,
new thing
okay.
they just built. It's
Tampa.
so sick.
I'd love to play on the Mar-a-Lago for my boy Trumpy.
That's a great course.
But my other one is, I don't even think it's still a course anymore, but I know it was. It's like the course in Egypt that's like literally right next to the pyramids.
Oh, yeah. It's not there anymore.
But like it was there.
Yeah.
But like
Would've been sick.
that would have been my dream spot.
Pyramids in the background.
Yeah, that would
John?
have been sick.
Well, I might be going to Kohler this August.
Oh.
It's crazy. They're ripping you off, man. He's like spending 3 times as much to go there than we did to Scotland.
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
thing.
Well,
Telling us
I'm
about it.
just-
Is that the trip you were talking to me and Carson about?
It does sound fun.
Yeah, I'm building in like a big food and alcohol budget, but
The important stuff.
yeah.
Parasites, buddy. You're buying into your own. What?
I know. I'm
When
gonna
is
have to
it?
We'll
cleanse
just
right
do a
after.
cleanse after.
You can't just do that.
It's a week before or after Minnesota,
How do you do a cleanse but then still have
Oh,
the
in
urge to
August?
do it again?
August.
Why don't we
Explain
just
yourself.
DM Kohler and say, hey, we'll go at the same time.
come.
John and his buddies can pay $7,000 and we'll get comps.
Yeah.
You should.
What's your other destination, John?
Well, I was gonna say the Cabot place because it sounds like they're pretty low key. And,
Yeah, it seems sick.
Which I like low key. I don't I'm not the type who wants to spend like.
That's why Gamble Sand sounds fun. They said they have like wide open fairways and it's
Yeah.
just like fun golf.
That's how I'm
Feel fun.
I'm all about the fun golf. I don't need to do that.
Golf,
I don't want to go shoot 120 and
Big
use
Pinehurst trees.
48 balls.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, that's it.
Where'd you go,
Episode
Mar-a-Lago?
19.
Episode 19. We'll see you guys next week.
True.
Worms in our butts and they're driving people nuts. You have worms in your butt and they've turned you into a slut. Ever wonder why you're cranky or crave anal hanky-panky? It's these worms in our butts, now we become completely cucked. We have worms, little itty bitty worms. We've got worms wriggling